Hello and welcome everyone to part 18 of the Iceni Let's Play for Total War Rome 2. We continue following the single battle I had with just my generals unit to beat off the rest of these guys, the Atribates. Last time that was a fun battle, one-on-one, got to look at, you know, nice smooth FPS unit detail and all that. But we're left with a few event messages and things that have been completed, so we've been left with 18k to spend. So, yeah, let's have a look at that. But the thing is, they're going to bring in a lot of squalor if I do that to certain regions. And I'm still waiting on my research to complete so that I can get siege towers and then move back onto infantry chainmail. So, for now, I'm creating... Oh, and I kind of read what the supposed tactic was with the whole second army and stuff. The actual person that was suggesting I send a fleet basically into the Mediterranean was suggesting that I send this small naval fleet here. If I whack them to double time, send them on a double time sailing mission all around Spain, through the Straits of Gibraltar. That's as far as they'll track right now. Send them all around there because I'll discover plenty of tribes which I can then engage, or factions rather, that I can then engage with trade. It wasn't to send an army around there and basically get slaughtered, but with this force I am going to bring it round the coast and perhaps like attack this settlement here of the Averni. So we'll bring it down to around about there to flank round with my cavalry force. We'll let the Frise hold the kind of the northeast at the moment. We're just going to focus on going straight down through Gaul and ending up at Massalia. But I can't really spend my money on anything particularly, because if I do, the squalor I'm doing it on squalor, so I need to kind of focus on things that are going to give me public order over the squalor. I've got +9 here so far. There's a lot of squalor buildings, and I'm not going to get a chance to upgrade Camulodonum anytime soon. So it's kind of basically looking at which one of these do I want to upgrade right now. That's what I really want to upgrade soon, the blacksmith here, so I can get chosen spear and chosen swordman, but I have to wait for infantry chainmail for that. So it's going to be quite a few turns off. So I could go for this, which... more money, commercial edicts. That's public order, bread and games right now, which I need to do, so... the reservoir, I can gain more food and things like that there. Public order, negative and squalor there. So everything goes up to the squalor and stuff like that now. So I probably need to research some more technologies to reduce that, really. So I can't really upgrade too much over here because it's just going to end up in squalor all over the place, whatever I do. So for now, I'm going to leave all that. I'm just kind of stockpiling my money. I guess I could probably build another army, which I might as well do over here. So yeah, let's put in. Oh no, I can't recruit anything here because I'm in forced march stance. But next time I will recruit some units. I can get some chariots. Let's just make like 4 chariots just for the lols. Let's make a lol army. Oh dear, why am I saying lol so much? That's not good. Anyway, let's try and assassinate this person here. Solicit them as a traitor. Let's do that. Enemy's been wounded, which is good, and my spy goes to rank 6. But yeah, it's kind of a testing army, I guess. Collaboration or something new, or we can go for scout, military intelligence, authority, assassination. Yeah, let's go for collaboration. And then these two over here. No, you live to serve the people of Britannia. God, learn your allegiances. See on the diplomacy screen. The Alverni, I am going to come to crush you soon. I'm reasonably happy with the Frise at the moment, so I don't really want to cause any problem there. The Lugi. They're at war with the Frise. The Frise, rather. And that's all the people I know, so that's why I'm sending that fleet round. So let's end the turn with a silly amount of money. Let's do it. I can put it onto whatever expenditure I want anytime soon. But now carving our path through Gaul. It's kind of this is the opposite of kind of my Rome Let's Play, where I'm pushing up through Gaul with obviously the Romans, imperial troops and things like that to defeat the barbarians, and now I'm marching through Gaul to eventually get to those sort of factions, Carthage, Rome, perhaps even some of the Greek states eventually. and to bend them to the knee. And also, I like the idea that some of you suggested about the victory conditions, that, you know, not bothering to raise settlements until I've met the ones I need to capture, which is like 140, and then on the outer rim of my territories just go out and raise the next lot of territories there. So I'll wait till the end to do that, because otherwise I worry about raising them right now. It does become worrisome. Agents back from being wounded, and an increase in rank to my priestess. I am a priestess of the old religion and the old ways. So I've got 2 druids up here, but some will say I should really have some druids in the south because they're going to be useful. But I've got them up here because they are, I think they're boosting my public order. Characters, yeah, 9 right now. They are helping out with their traits, their cultural influence, their public order. There we go, yeah. And what about you?
How can I help?
Bonus to public order when there's bread and games edicts and things like that. So we still need to go up quite a bit more to get to the next level so I can issue more edicts, because right now I'm pretty tapped out at the number of edicts I can give. No one else to upgrade or anything like that. Oceanus Britannicus. Lovely. And yeah, no, he's not there. This is my new chap, which I see great things for him. The mother protects travellers. Good. Send them all the way down here, round past Spain, all these settlements as well. And I'm going to bring this army up to attack. Whoa! Hello. That's a lot of ships.
I live to serve the people of Britain.
Christ. They could attack my fleet up here, which could be an issue. What happens with a navy attacking a ship in force march as such, or double time? Because there surely can't be a naval ambush, because I'm pretty sure you would see ships coming.
Warriors all.
What if I can? Oh no, I can't force into ambush mode or anything. I'm going to leave my army there just to see what happens for now, because I can always push in. That's fine. Now I need to switch out of force march mode with this dude and start recruiting. Let's get all those chariots done. 3 units of chariots should be enough, not too much overkill. 2 Briton scorpions, then spears, swords, and skirmishers or slingers. I will go for the slingers. So I've got no cavalry, I've just got chariots in this army, and it's going to take 7 turns to complete everything, but that's fine. So in the meanwhile, I have plenty of agents to conduct espionage and all that sort of lovely stuff. Oh, let's bring them all down. They could act as my kind of forward guard units. Oh yes, I do have more champions than I can actually have. I'm not going to hang it out. I don't want to know what you're hanging out all day. So I can definitely manipulate more units, which is something I've not been able to do before. But let's attack this settlement here. They're going to have plenty of Celtic tribesmen, and they've got a scorpion in there as well. I'm going to face attrition if I don't attack them. So let's go in and assault them. Got my veteran riders. We've got ballista. We have my slingers. The ballista should be able to focus on taking out the enemy scorpions this time, because I normally forget about the enemy scorpions and then they proceed to own me, which is not so good. And here we go. Weather dry, that's fine. I will start playing some different weather conditions, because I have noticed that I haven't actually played anything different from dry or a bit of snow before. So we will shape it up a bit, change it up. have the ballistas at the back. And normally, as some of you have been saying, like, why am I using explosive round? You know that standard round's far more effective in pure damage. But I like using explosive round because it disrupts the enemy as they move and they cluster, and then you end up hitting more of them. While the damage isn't the same, I kind of like it for a kind of a disruption tactic rather than pure power as such. So that's why I kind of favour it, but obviously if I need to do a lot of damage, I switch to the stone mode. Standard shot. Cavalry out on the flank. Heroic nobles. And heroic you are, and the enemy's up over here. Quite a ways away. Celtic warriors. My ballista only reached the middle part of this forest here, so I'm going to have to move forward quite a bit. Oh, and they've been able to deploy defences, and they've just deployed them in one nice big long line by the forest tree line. Very imaginative by the AI there. So I definitely won't. Well, actually, that is kind of annoying because it does force me to flank around. Oh, they've got barricades as well. Okay, right. So that's that there. Well, let's see if I can tempt them into moving here. Meanwhile, I guess I better move forward with the ballista, at least to around about there. And my plan is to push forward far enough to force the enemy to come and attack me, but not so far that I actually have to walk into their traps. If they don't come to me where I'm going to be moving to, then I will just I'll just flank round. But the enemy is already moving, so let's see what they're doing. May well be in response to my cavalry just marshalling up and moving a little bit further forward. The levy freemen getting ready. And their slingers, not the slingers, their scorpions are over here, which is what I want to bring down. And they're now pulling back. My cavalry formed up there. They have a lot of Celtic tribesmen, which will prove problematic. Moving away with all their forces there. Bring my cavalry into this dark forest over here. Try and hide in there if we can. Gotta admit, trees do look rather good in Rome 2. I do like the trees. Trees are nice. Big tall forests, pines and all that. Anyway, enough admiring the trees. So my ballista still out of range. You can see this is their furthest range shot here. It's getting closer and closer as they get to their final point, but it's still going to be a bit short of the line. So I'm going to have to put them up to here, but then they'll be able to fire. And because the enemy's so clumped, I will start off an explosive round shot. My cavalry all hidden now in the trees over here, and their skirmishers are seemingly spreading out, coming toward me. If I notice that they suddenly discover me, I will charge in, but I'm going to hold my cavalry here until the opportune moment and choose to bombard these guys from afar. A lot of my units in the trees are now hidden as well. There's only a very few sword-bound units that aren't. Damn, these guys look cool. And in fact, I'm going to be more aggressive with my generals because I can be. And I'm going to get them kind of towards my front ranks almost. Now, where are these scorpions? Oh, well, it doesn't matter because we just fired a few bolts into the enemy, disrupting them. But where are they? They must be around here somewhere. Are they in here? Ah, they're mixed in here. I'll switch to the standard shot and we'll fire. Now I'm probably not going to hit anything, but let's try this. Oh, I'm way too short. Let's try once more. Oh, they're moving forward now. May well be too high. Oh, that could hurt. No, just over their heads, damn it. I'll let the ballistas fire here anyway. Trying to bring down these scorpions. And the enemy is moving toward me, which means if I'm careful, I can choose to flank the enemy. These stones should slow them down as well. Yeah, they got slowed right down coming through those stones.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Charge out with my cavalry.
The oaks are our strength.
Attack the Celtic light horse with my spears on the flanks. And I'm going to pull back now with my skirmishers.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
I'm going to try and strike them on this flank here with my cavalry.
Under attack.
We're hitting Celtic tribesmen, but hopefully they are not facing me. Oh no, they are here.
Strike them down! Veteran riders! Orders! Britons!
Need to pull out with this unit of cavalry because they've been caught up, but the rest of my cavalry are going to be charging through the flanks of the enemy. And we're going to charge straight back out here. Need to control these guys to make sure they definitely get out. Ballistas can stop firing now. Cavalry's going to go after the Scorpions. Put these cavalry out. Enemies engaging me across my line. I'm going to engage with my general. And I'm going to push forward with my sword band. All across the line. Wavering on the left flank. Cavalry can now flank round on this side. I'm going to bring my other units of cavalry up here, because that's where it's weakening. My general should be getting stuck in there. He'll be frenzied and charged in. There's plenty of men. I'm hoping to push forward with spear units. Just kind of pushing forward with all my troops now. Because there's a lot of skirmishes going on in the trees. And I'm now going to swoop in with my cavalry. A lot of these guys are broken and they are starting to flee. These guys are shattered. My men are taking a beating. These guys are tired after all their frenzied charging. In the men charge. Enemy general's dead. And we can push forward with the rest of my men here. We should have them finished off. And yeah, they're all gone there. Broken through the middle by cavalry, just running them through now to finish them off. And we should be able to just claim victory there, close victory. Lost 673, managed to kill 2,166, and destroyed a fair portion of the enemy there. Well done to my men. Let's see who got the most kills. Briefly, looks like cavalry. No, swords. Sword band. And there we go, a close victory, but we've destroyed the enemy. The garrison forces were deployed with the Howling Car Knights. Occupy. And we have an increase in rank, and the faction has been destroyed. Huzzah. And we can now, we have another province, but we can't issue any more provincial edicts just yet, dang it. Public order's already reasonable. We're going to lose a bit, but that will all be gone with conquest next turn. What is this? It's the mint. mining place. Small barbarian town will reduce public order and everything like that, so I don't really want to do that just yet. That will definitely reduce it. Well, that's in the other place anyway. Stop looking at the wrong one. Really need a... Well, when this can be upgraded, I really need a temple or something like that. We'll see. I'm going to give it a turn before I start building stuff there to see how much they can take stuff. Oh, who are these guys? That's a big provincial capital. Let's have a look. The Squani. Or Siquani? Siquani? Something like that. I like their greenness. They're cool. They don't like me. Nobody likes me. Bar the Frizzy. They want to be my friends. So all these fleets still ready to move. I need to end the turn to see what happens with these guys. Can't form a confederation because that can only happen here, and I've already used all that up. What does the green mean? Is that happiness? Are we happy? Looks like it. Building's happiness. Our bread and games edict, probably. Actually. Yeah, I've got it over here where I've got my bread and games issued as well. Oh, that's nice. Everybody, let's have a sexy party. I'm sure they're having a good time. So really, I can't really do much this turn then. I need to just end the turn again. Oh, what's this? Oh. My dude, I forgot he leveled up. You have earned the warrior's glory of a tactician. Huzzah. Where are you? You are this chap here. Could spread rumours. I can't adopt you, damn it, because you're part of the other chiefs. This guy's really low in gravitas. He really needs to win some battles. He needs to gain his fame and fortune. Become one of the elite. This guy's going to die soon. I'll have to recruit a new chap for this new army that I'm building up here, but he did do well in his battle there. So anyway, going to end the turn. Going through the intern phases. Hopefully, I'm kind of hoping those barbarians will come and attack me, but I'm having a feeling they will not. I'd like to think it was intimidation, but no.
Perhaps a modest gift of coin could have my people see you in a new light.
Yeah, because I'm going to offer you that much. No, you can have a non-aggression pact, and you can pay me, damn it. Oh, hell no. And we got the siege towers though, so I'm happy about that. Enemy agent, what's that? Exposed. Oh. Ho, ho, ho. Let's see how you fare against my mighty war maiden of doom. Let's slaughter you. Awesome, and we wounded you. The Namnetes, or whoever they are. Amnetium. So you haven't attacked me, so... Well, first of all, before I forget, infantry chainmail, but I want to have a quick look over here. Public order, public order, public order. That's economy, so that's not going to do it. Druidic council. This would be public order, yeah, written language. But first, I want to improve my military, because I'm going to start coming up against some more capable tribes soon. And I'm going to need that infantry chainmail. Okay, so let's try and assault you from here. They have just a lot of levy freemen on assault raiders. A lot of you. And I mean, I could beat their reinforcing, which are the storm riders. Oh, I have to fight this, I can't actually pull back. Okay, well, we will attack then. Fight you on the field of battle. Bring it. That clears that out. And to be fair, if my army is destroyed quite a bit here, it doesn't matter because I've got another one round by the coast which you can swoop in and reinforce or something like that if I need to. But I didn't bring them in because I didn't want to become overcome with the number of units. Okay, let's start the deployment. And I have my chariots for this general. Wish they were the kind of the scythe chariots that the kind of Seleucids have. That'd be cooler. But we will try and use my general a bit. And I like the fact you can hide your general in Rome 2. Unlike other Total Wars where even if you wanted to hide all your other units, your general would still be visible, which was a bit like, but he's the most valuable unit technically, I really do want to hide him. Veteran Riders, we're going to have you up in the trees up here too. They can all hide up with my my general there. And then my spears form up there. Swords, pretty standard behind. Slingers in front. Does anyone do any radically different formations to what I kind of do? Because I always kind of do this sort of formation, but I mean, do a lot of you put units out on the flanks all the time? Or is this pretty much the standard formation you guys seem to have too? Let me know. Are we formation buddies or, you know?
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
My general's giving a speech.
They mean to kill you today. Well, we shall attack first, and we shall
Thinks this dude.
crush them. Chariots ready.
Yes, it was him. Whoops. I missed his whole speech. Oh, wow, they're attacking from all angles. That's fun. Where are the majority coming from, though? They have a few over here. Obviously, their main fleet is over here of reinforcements. So I've deployed against a very small amount of guys up here. Okay. Oh, no, they've got a few more down here too. Oh, no, that's them. Lol. So what do they got? Spear warriors, Celtic warriors. You know what, let's send my chariots and cavalry to deal with them. And in the meanwhile, they are trying to land with all their ships somewhere over here. So I'm going to pull my ballistas to here, and I'm going to kind of form up a new battle line here. To await the incoming forces. And my chariots are just chilling along. Guys, run, please. Do not let my general just go to his doom. He's got a lot of abilities. Oh, and they've got the scorpions, which are going to do damage to my chariots.
Our general is under attack.
Let's definitely try and flank them then. Back into the forest. Back to the trees. These things are deadly. I should probably give him flaming shot. Actually, no. Give him normal shot. So I've got to watch out for these Celtic warriors, which are very nicely coloured, which are their sword units, and then I've got to watch out for these spear warriors. We will flank them all. Bring my cavalry out to the front to try and distract the enemy. Inspire one of them there. Going to flank with a couple of the units. I'm going to go straight into the scorpions here while I see my opportunity. Frenzy charge them here in the front with my other cavalry. And with my other unit of cavalry, flank on round to hit them in the back. Charge out the front. I'm watching the mini-map so I know my rest of my troops aren't under fire, but they are starting to land. And we need to hit them closer at the beach. I'm going to have my slingers behind just so I don't have to worry about them. Come back to my troops over here.
The enemy general is dead.
Enemy general's dead. Get my chariots to charge into those Celtic warriors. Form up with my cavalry. In come the chariots. Death and destruction by the chariots. Okay, chariots, you now need to run. Because we need to charge into these guys. Oh, we shattered the Celtic warriors with a single charge. So, with my veteran riders, we're going to charge in against spear warriors. which I'm hoping will instantly break them. They're advancing with their shields up as they're under fire from my chariots. Hit them in the flanks. And we should be able to now pull out so that I can charge in with my chariots. We use the war cry ability on them. They're shattered though, they're broken. So we've beaten those guys back. And the enemy is forming up on the shore. Oh, and they're trying to regroup with their forces over here. We can't let that, so let's descend upon them. Send these guys over like so. Focus my ballista firing on those troops over there. And then get my slingers and co to form up like so. And we're all good. So let's bring my cavalry down here as well to try and cut them off. And bring my chariots to the left here. I need these sword band to help these levy freemen because they're on ships. They're a smaller number than usual. The enemy's turned to face me. They've seen that I'm kind of attacking their convoy. I'm sending several of my swords to attack and engage. Frenzy with these guys here. Push them back. I wonder if I can get a ballista to attack the levy ship. That'd be pretty cool. Go for an explosive round. Bringing all my forces along now. I'm trying to intercept these guys. It's frenzy with these guys. Stopping them getting to their reinforcements over here. These guys are probably shattered, but I will charge them down there. All the same, keep these guys back in reserve. My ballista able to fire? I don't think so. I think they're going to constantly have issues trying to hit the enemy. Well, let's turn the ballistas round at least. Put them back onto normal shot. And then we can hit the enemy as they come to us. Charge in with my chariots here. Oh, they managed to break down one of my chariots there. A combination of chariot charge and everything else. We have a victory there. So we've caught all of these guys, bar these guys on their ships. And we've caught up with everybody else. So it's now time to rapidly redeploy, reform, and face the next wave. Reform the line. To me. Reforming now all across my lines. These guys need to get up here. As the enemy approaches, and I need to pull this cavalry unit back. Pulling back my tribesmen as the skirmishers march on in, and we've got the noble horse coming toward us, which I may need to countercharge. Try and get my ballista just to turn and fire straight away if we can, but it seems that they're going to need to move around quite a bit to fire, so hoping just for a quick volley, so we won't bother there. Try and hit them from all sides with my cavalry, frenzied charges, and flank round the back with these guys here. Engage their skirmishers with my spears here, and general down. Another frenzied charge. And that should see his noble horse encompassed and defeated. They're shaken at the moment. bringing up spears, and I'm going to bring some swords into the flank as well. Flank round with my chariots. Frenzy with the sword bands. Charge over against the spear band and sword bands, spear warriors that are all over on my spear band over here. My cavalry form up, try and flank the rest of the enemy troops. Take out the remaining ones at the back. That's the Scorpion. So I'm going to send my general's chariot unit to bring them down. Give them a bit of an inspiration there, or inspire. A couple of my troops broken here against the sheer number of Celtic warriors. I'm going to charge in with my cavalry, try and break them, but meanwhile chariots coming in against these Scorpions. We should see them brought down quite nicely. Cavalry charging in now against the Celtic warriors here to try and push them back. So a lot of them getting stuck in there against my men. They're not giving up without a fight, which is nice to see. Ah, we've got Oathsworn, the general's bodyguard here. They really won't give up easily. Having said that, we've gained victory just at the end there by throwing all my troops into the mix, and we managed to claim a close victory. Apparently, we lost nearly 1,000 men. We did good. Chariots gaining a lot of kills there. I think they may well be the most. Quick scan over the units that remain. Looks like the chariots did indeed win there. Close victory, but we've managed to, well, destroy a large portion of that fleet. That was a battle outside, so we don't actually get to take the settlement yet, unless we go in now. But even still, they're going to have a large force. And I actually have... I have a feeling I might need to actually retreat with my guys here.
Ready for further orders.
To give them a forced march back to here, so they can replenish for a little bit. We've knocked these guys down. I may well could land with this army and finish them off. Have to put them into normal stance first though, so that I can actually attack. So I can't attack for another turn unless I attack by ships, which I don't really want to come up against all these ships and lose a lot of my men. So let's go around like so. There we go, Singapore blockade, my army has landed. And we can now attack with these guys, but that's going to have to wait for next time. I do hope you enjoyed. Please do remember to comment, subscribe, check out links to Twitter and Facebook in the description. Ciao for now.